The UK's official number one, that is Drake and One Dance. Love that record, love the album as well. It is now 11 minutes past 8, Tuesday morning on BBC Radio 1. And it's time to welcome our first guest of the morning. And our first guest, who it says on my script, is here to welcome me back on air.
I am.
Is that true?
I insisted. I said, please let me. Please. The nation has missed you.
So
yeah.
They've sent the best representation of the nation and the BBC here to join us and welcome me back. Graham Norton is here. Good morning.
Yay me.
Yay.
Hi. How are you?
Yay. I'm good. How are you?
Do you know, I am good. I was in Ireland for the weekend, so I'm very rested.
Oh, good.
It was lovely.
Good. When did you get back?
Last night.
Okay.
About 7:30 or something.
See, everyone in here is a little bit weird because we were all away, like me, Fifi and Tina have all been away. And when you wake up early and do this show every day early, people, really cram in their holiday. So Tina, when did you get back from holiday?
10 o'clock last night.
10 o'clock last night.
Wow. Sri Lanka.
So she feels crazy.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning because I got back from LA on Saturday, went straight to Nottingham to DJ.
Of course you did.
Then came back and went to a party in London. So I've have doubled up my jet lag. So I've been awake since like 2 o'clock this morning.
But also, this is weird. It's not normal, I think, for any workplace for everyone to go on holiday at the same time.
Yeah.
Unless you're a teacher. Then,
Yeah.
yeah. But, like, you wouldn't get, like, a bunch of nurses just say, yeah, let's all go on holiday.
Shut the ward.
Yeah. Oh, they do look terrible, don't they? Oh, well, never mind. We're going to Tenerife.
Well, me and Fifi accidentally booked the same place, the same time, flying on the same day, and we were like 15 minutes away from each other, which I quite liked because I really like Fifi. But I think Fifi was away with her boyfriend, and she was a little bit like, oh, God.
Yeah, you kind of think, what, workers come on holiday with me?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And what her job is having to put up with me every day, and then the holiday
Exactly,
was the
that
same.
is, yeah, the job is the same, really, just on holiday.
Yeah.
Except
was I annoying? Because I wanted to, like...
Was I annoying?
I wanted to make sure...
No, Nick, no, you weren't.
No, you weren't. You're really funny. Your links are really good.
You were great. Yeah.
No, we loved it.
Best time ever. Yeah.
Well, I wanted it to not look like, oh, I only speak to you when I'm at work with you, but also I wanted it to be aware. I wanted you to have your own space as well.
You were lovely.
So I found the right balance?
You found that what I learned, what kind of just shows me is that you like to wang on the whole entire time.
Okay.
That's kind of it.
Okay.
It's not just for the, it's real. It's not just for the show.
This is it. I do like to annoy her on mic or off mic. So, Graham, we are here not to talk about our holidays, although we will, I'm sure, for a couple of days. But we're here to talk about the fact that the Baftas going to be happening, television Baftas, on... That's on Sunday.
Yes.
The 8th of May. I was going to say that like, it's not happening until the 8th of May, but that's Sunday.
You know, that is this Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah.
May, everybody.
8 p.m. on BBC One. It's a night of the year.
Big yourself up, Graham.
No, it is quite. You know, there's a radio station in Cork called Red FM,
right? And
the lady who does the showbiz news on that. Happily, her name is Izzy Showbizzy, and
that's such a coincidence.
Yeah, no, it is. It's like she was meant to do that
job.
Yeah, and she's like, "This is Izzy Showbizzy live from the red carpet," and
I love that.
I feel like the red carpet is like a carpet tile. She just carries it with her in her bag. She just puts it down in bits of cork and stands on it. Is Izzy Showbizzy live from the red carpet? So BAFTA is very showbizzy. Izzy Showbizzy.
Is Izzy Showbizzy going to be there?
Annoyingly, Izzy Showbizzy isn't going to be. She should be one of those citation readers. But no, Izzy Showbizzy, she'd be in heaven at BAFTAs.
Get down there.
She'd love the BAFTA because it is very Izzy Showbizzy.
It really is.
Yeah, no, it is properly showbizzy. But they're saying that the weather is going to be really lovely as well.
Because there's always horrible footage of people at British award shows at the BAFTAs and stuff where it's huge Hollywood stars sort of ankle deep in soggy carpet, and then the carpet gets all foamy because someone's cleaned it before, and it's
But then there's the other thing where because British people aren't good in the heat either.
Yeah.
So at BAFTA you get lots of sweaty people, particularly men, because it's hard for men because you have to wear there's no summer suit, winter suit thing. At least women, you know. They're probably sleeveless anyway. You know, they've got their pits,
they've got the arms,
they've got
free.
the pits out.
The pits are out, being aired.
And but men, very, very,
very sweaty. Who's the sweatiest star that you've ever interviewed on a red carpet?
Ooh,
or maybe seen at something?
Yeah. No, I know. I'm not going to name the person.
I reckon Beyonce must have been sweaty last night because the pictures of her at the Met Gala, she's wearing latex, but that woman does not look sweaty.
No, she never does.
How would you wear latex and not look sweaty? How did that even happen?
Well, presumably she's just got. Like, I always think with that event, like, how did you get here? You know, because they can hardly walk in those dresses, and you kind of think, did you have like a white van? Like, how did you get
transit?
Yeah, how did you get to the Met? Because you couldn't be in the back of a car.
You couldn't be in a car.
You couldn't.
No.
You'd have to be standing up. And then a forklift would get you out and put you down. Like, you never see arrivals.
No, it's
you
true.
never see pictures of arrivals. So they must be some sort of like industrial area around the back where they normally do catering deliveries and things. Where kind of like beep beep beep.
Beyonce
beep,
coming
beep.
through.
Yeah, Beyonce backing in. Yeah, she's on the ground. She's walking. But because those dresses, they must construct them on site.
Yeah, they must be like made on the star's body.
Yeah, on the night.
Yeah. They're pretty. Have you had a look through all the pictures?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any.
Maybe we should do this before you go because there are some real looks.
Oh, there are always looks.
There are some really, really serious looks.
Yeah.
My particular favourite is will.i.am. He's wearing a cowboy hat, which the front has kind of like, you know when they give sunglasses to your nana?
Oh.
And then she has to wear them when she goes out because it's like too bright for Nana.
Yeah.
He's basically got a pair of those welded to the front of the hat. So it's a hat/sunglass moment.
As Will invented this.
Probably.
Yeah. Is it another one of his inventions? His high-tech inventions. Yeah.
Maybe that could be nice for you Sunday at the Baftas. If it is going to be sunny.
If it is going to be, because I will be. Because the thing is, it's quite, because as you're there all day because you're hosting, but there's not much to do.
Right.
Because
you can make a little hat with sunglasses.
Yes, I'll do that, and then I can wander up and down outside, and because it's on the river. Where the hell is it? It's Royal Festival Hall.
Royal Festival Hall.
Yes, the Royal Festival Hall.
The Royal Festival Hall.
You know, Tina Healy over here. She's all up in the Baftas.
She's all up in the Baftas.
Yeah,
what's your job? You picked all the winners.
I was on the not all the winners.
Oh, you're on the panel.
No, the only award voted for by the public, the audience award. I was on the panel to shortlist those.
So why did you pick those shows?
Well,
yeah, Tina, what were you thinking?
Not just me. Dr. Foster, The Great British Bake Off, Humans, Making a Murderer, Peter Kay's Car Share and Poldark are the shortlist.
Okay.
So they're
go
quite
online
good
and vote.
shows.
Yeah,
they
they're
are
really
quite
good
good.
shows.
Was that
when you
Office?
started that, so it wasn't just me, and you said Dr. Foster. I thought, who's Dr. Foster? Why was Dr.
Me, it's Saran Jones.
Why was Dr. Foster deciding?
Me and Saran Jones in character.
With a small black bag. Who do you think will win, Tina Healy?
Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, of course you are.
I cannot.
Which one is it, Tina?
I think we all love Dr. Foster on this show.
Yeah, we loved it,
I'm
yes.
personally backing Dr. Foster.
I think it should, except because the sort of people who normally vote, it's normally a kind of a Game of Thronesy type thing.
Yeah.
Wins. So which
one
So
is it,
we've
Tina?
got, what do you mean? So it's the audience award. You've got Bake Off as well, Humans. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Making a Murderer.
I mean, Dr. Foster, we really
Dr.
did
Foster should win, but I bet you it'll be Making a Murderer or Humans, because those are the sort of people who will vote.
Yeah. People love Poldark, though. I never watched Poldark.
Not dissing the people who vote.
but
go to radiotimes.com/BAFTAs and you can change my mind.
Yeah.
Dr.
Vote
Foster
now.
could win.
I would love Dr. Foster to win, because mainly it's the only thing that I watched from those. I don't know what the others are.
Yeah. Were they on telly? Oh.
Tom O'Dell and Magnetised on BBC Radio 1. And Tom O'Dell, one of the names that is confirmed to be playing at Radio 1's Big Weekend, because we missed that when we were off, weren't we, Fifi? We missed that. So Scott Mills made that announcement. If you've not yet seen the lineup, you can go and see it online. Right, Graham Norton is here. Good morning.
Hello.
Do you want to come to Radio 1's Big Weekend with us?
I'd love to.
Would you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Where is it?
It is in Exeter.
Yeah, no.
No? Why not? Come on. Because I was going to...
We are one BBC.
I was going to wangle this then by being... We'll
Fiona looks furious with me now. Fiona looks furious. Possibly
look at that.
cross. Possibly cross. I've done something terrible now.
Graham, come on. People are desperate to go to Big Weekend.
Well, then they can have my ticket.
I was going to do a trade-off if you said yes. We could get invited to the Baftas this Sunday.
Oh, well, no, because... Why don't you come to the Baftas?
Because we've not been invited. We're not going now, are we?
It's in the Royal Festival Hall. It's massive. There must be tickets.
Surely we could
guys.
sneak in there.
Yes.
Easy. We get
Izzy
in there.
Show Busy isn't going, so
I'll have her ticket, please.
We'll have Izzy Show Busy's ticket. Yeah. Do you ever get nervous though when you're doing this? Because
Yes.
do you? What do you get more nervous about, the telly or the people in there?
Oh, the people in there,
Right?
Because you're looking at it's one of those horrible things. You're looking out and you know, like they're all famous, and so it's terrible because also famous people. Nothing's funny if you're famous. Nothing's interesting if you're famous.
They've heard it all before.
Yes, it's like, is he talking about me? No, I'm not listening. Yeah, when he mentions my name, I'll perk up.
Yeah,
but yeah, you know.
Who's the one where you've like looked around in previous years and been like, oh my god, they're there and I can see them, and you are like, you trying to ignore the fact that they're there?
It's always people in the very front row. So they always put kind of quite famous people in the front row. So, you know, Helen Mirren's been in the front row, or Dawn French, you know, people like that, or Mary Berry.
But surely you know them.
And yes, I look down at them, and they always look up, and with a kind of look of pity, kind of like, oh, bless him. I suppose he's doing his job. He's got to do this. But it's kind of humiliating. Yeah.
Really? Because you must have interviewed them, so you must have some kind of
you know, and
rapport
that's
with
what's
them.
nice. I do see that, you know, I kind of can chat to them and stuff, and the party afterwards is a very good party. It's like a proper works do, where you do know everybody, and also kind of by that stage everyone's kind of in the same boat because most people lose. That's the point, you know.
Yeah,
very few people win. So by the party time everyone's fine, because it is, I think, like, you know, just a big bun fight where kind of like, oh, what the hell, it doesn't matter. People, I think, do feel like they matter. I don't know why, but they do.
They definitely do. Well, BAFTA just sounds fancy, doesn't it?
Well,
it just sounds proper.
They've maintained that thing over the years of still being kind of the most serious awards. So they're as big as they get in this country.
Yeah. When do you finish? Like, do you obviously you'll ad lib and stuff, but like, do you write a script and have to like hand it into BAFTA for them to check it, or do they not know what you're going to say?
Oh, there are many committees, that read every word, and they scrupulously take out anything that might be funny. And no, I remember I had a joke. Someone joke about this is how random it is. I had a joke about cycling.
Right.
And they wanted it taken out because it was offensive to cyclists. Like, really? Really? And, you know, I don't want to offend cyclists. It's not like I'm thinking, oh, great, I can offend cyclists. But you gotta know, that's quite niche.
Yeah, because there's not like it's not like that's a specific breed of person.
It's not like
everyone potentially could be a cyclist.
Yeah, but not everyone, Nick. No. Now you're alienating people and offending people. Not everyone can ride a bike. There's nothing wrong with that either.
No, that's fine. If you like bikes, if you don't like bikes, whichever way is great.
It's all good.
Now you've got 7 BAFTAs yourself.
Do you know, I do, yeah.
Which is huge, which is amazing. Because could you win one this year? You nominated this year.
I am, yeah.
So is that awkward if you're up there and you're like, okay, here to potentially give me a BAFTA is blah, blah, blah?
Well, in that moment, I'm human. So that is one of the kind of, you know, highlights of the evening where I'm thinking, ooh, I'm genuinely interested in this one because I might win it. And then, of course, you don't win it. And then you go, of course I wasn't going to win that. Yeah. But if you do win, it cheers an evening up.
Oh,
I mean, it really gets you through.
So you're up for entertainment performance.
You sound so doubtful. You are up for entertainment performance. You?
Sorry, I was reading it and jet lagged and confused. Because I also, basically how Vic's highlighted there, it says Graham Norton, The Graham Norton Show, but it's under entertainment performance, but she's also accidentally highlighted male performance in a comedy performance.
That could be me.
Like, that also could be you.
And you know what else is up? That show I did with Adele.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Live at the BBC.
Yeah, so Adele might win a BAFTA as well.
Do you know what? Not just saying that because I loved that programme.
No, I loved it. It was nothing to do with me. I just wept like a child. I sat in my little chair and she sang her songs and I cried. It was just... She's amazing.
Amazing.
She's
and
really
like
amazing.
funny.
Yeah.
And emotional. I really laughed and I cried at that as well.
Did you all go to the O2?
Yeah, no, I saw it in Manchester.
Okay.
I saw the show in Manchester, with my mum and dad.
And I know that's good because they always put it on the plane now.
Yeah, it's on the plane.
It's on the plane selection. That's when I know it's a good one.
No, and actually, and also it's that thing when you watch anything on a plane. It doesn't matter. Like, we were talking about this last night. I watched Hotel for Dogs on a plane and I cried. Like, it doesn't matter what you watch on a plane. That combination of free wine and altitude. you cry. It doesn't matter what. Yeah, you can watch. I can watch Bad Neighbours 2 and cry on a plane. Yeah. So yeah, Adele will set you over the edge.
Yeah, that was enjoyable. So potentially you could win 2 BAFTAs on Sunday.
No, I know Adele can win one. I'll just help her carry it.
Yeah, I mean, she is an easy guest, isn't it?
Oh God, she's
The
amazing.
easiest guest ever.
Yeah,
just set her off.
Yeah, you've got an orchestra. Yeah, there's an orchestra over there.
An orchestra, it's an easy guest. Yeah.
You couldn't invite her around to your house. The Yamaha organ on an ironing board.
Right, Graham Norton is here. If you want to say hello to him, 81199. I think we should get some questions from the public, because I always like these, because you are a man that constantly asks the questions. So why don't we get people to ask you the
not?
questions?
Yeah.
We're going to have the news now.
Lazy, Nick, lazy.
Lazy interviewing. Sorry, I've just landed. It's 8:30. It's time for the news with Tina Dahealy, Zara Larsson, and Lush Life on BBC Radio 1. It is Tuesday morning. It's 8:41. Graham Norton is here.
I am.
Yay!
You know lie.
Hey, you know what we should have done? We should have done our free download podcast game thing. Because you like that, don't we?
I
We have to
love
guess the
that.
guest.
But that was it was weeks ago. You wouldn't know anybody. I mean, it's already hilarious that you can't remember last week. But you really wouldn't remember people who were on weeks ago.
No.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't seem as rude.
No. Do you think it comes across as rude? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Basically, the game, if you don't know the game, we do this every now and then, and we play a game. It's basically when we've not got any content. And we need to... It is.
Well, it's a well thought out bit of
It is
radio.
a little bit.
It's
when
my
we've got
favourite
anything
feature. It's my
I know,
favourite
I say
feature.
that every single week when
So
I
the-
host the quiz.
The
Yes,
game
you are.
is us trying to guess who has been a guest on our show last week.
And you don't know. And I love it. I love it. Because it rings so true. Because I'm exactly the same. People got to go, who was on the show this week. If I've already recorded it, I will not know. Like, I always know who's coming up. I know this week we've got Samuel L. Jackson, Tom Hiddleston, John Malkovich. There'll be some music. And no, because I don't know if that's confirmed yet, the music. But, so I do know who's coming up. But who was on last week? Nah.
No idea.
No idea.
I never know when people say, who's been the best guest? I'm like,
Oh, isn't that terrible?
never know.
Yeah.
Never can remember. Or who's the worst guest? I can never remember.
No, because you don't care enough.
No.
I'm exactly the same. Like, people go, who's the worst guest? And it's like, I don't judge them. They show up, I show up.
If it's a bad guest, it's one link. It's like, well, thanks for being here. See you later. Right, we have some questions from everybody.
Oh, yes.
So I want to say hello on the text on 81199. Vanessa in Cheshire's been on. Hi, Vanessa. Question for
Who's the
Graham.
worst guest?
Who is the worst guest? Do you ever think that your guests look shocking?
Look shocking.
Like bad outfits?
Occasionally, I think people will wear something misjudged. And also, I think that sometimes people forget they will be sitting down. So they look in the mirror in the dressing room, kind of think, I look great. Like Jennifer Lawrence, when she came on, she looked fabulous. But when she sat down, it was you saw a lot of Jennifer Lawrence when she sat down. People in the front row were like, oh, hello.
I like her, though. She's a dream guest, isn't
she's
she?
Brilliant.
She's great.
She's on not this Friday, next Friday.
Okay.
On the chat show.
Yeah, who is, like, I know this is, we've just joked about this, but who is your most favourite?
I can't believe you're
But now I do want to know, because Jennifer Lawrence, I was like, oh, whatever, they're all kind of the same guests. And then I thought, do you know what? They're not. When you have someone like Jennifer Lawrence on, they're such, like, pros at it.
But she's so great. Like, you kind of think, you are so great. How did you become successful? Because, you know what I mean? Because there had to be a moment when she was, did exactly what she was told and was very sensible. And you can't believe she was ever like that. Because she's so I'm Jennifer Lawrence. You take me or leave me.
It's chaos.
Yeah. And I loved her. I think she's great.
I really like her. I definitely do.
No.
When we have her on, then, if Graham's got her on next week.
All right, then. Put the call in.
Don't say it like that, Fifi.
Well, don't ask the question like that.
I love
Let
you.
it
All right,
try.
then, like, that just happened.
Yeah.
Off air, she'd be like, no.
No.
On air, she's like, yeah, of course, yeah, I'll just text J-Law right now.
Yeah. J-Law.
Hello, Nick. Hello, Graham.
Hello.
Who is your film and actor/actress? Don't know what that means. Graham, how long does it take to groom that beard of yours, says Kyle in Burgess Hill.
Well, Kyle, thanks for asking. No,
It's actually what you're here to talk about.
No, because have you ever grown a beard, Nick?
Do you know what? I didn't shave for, like, the majority of, like, the end of last week.
Oh, yeah.
And then I came back on Saturday, didn't shave Sunday, and then yesterday, because I've moved house as well, so I didn't have a razor.
Yes.
So every time I was out, I was like, I'm going out to get a razor, and then I forget and get distracted and buy, like, a Fanta, and then go home. But then I had to physically do it yesterday because my face was so itchy. But I
really?
thought, I could do a beard. I always think I can do it, but I can't get over the itchy stage.
Well, so I didn't have an itchy stage, but the trouble is, you think I'll grow a beard, I'm done. They keep growing. You sort of think, I'll just grow this and then it's happened. But no, then it keeps growing. And then there's the line between, sort of, hey, groovy, silver fox beard and tramp is quite thin, that line. So I waded, I was so in tramp zone. And I would go to this special place.
What, like a beard hairdresser?
Yeah, one of those. And I'd kind of go, hey, look at this thing, please do something about it. And then they'd get scissors and go, clip, clip. And they go, there you go. And I was like, really? That's it? And of course, it was just getting bigger. So now I just attack it myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you'd want it to look sort of rugged, but not too crazy, so it looks like, oh, he's a crazy person.
Well,
and you don't want it too sort of perfect either.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the beard thing is, it's a bit like clipping a hedge. You can't go that wrong. You know what I mean? If I tried to cut my own hair, well, I think that way madness lies. But yeah, have you seen Graham Norton? Whoa. Looks like he cuts his own hair. But I do cut my own beard, and you can't go that wrong because you can just sort of move it around a bit. So it is a bit patchy in bits because I just attack it with scissors. I don't even have clippers or anything.
It's good to Graham, I think.
Thank you very much.
Tina, are you taking a picture of the beard?
Beard, I am. Is that right?
What, were you thinking of growing one yourself?
There you go, look, stick on Twitter.
Yeah, have a little look
This
at
is
it.
for
Yeah.
social media.
See, you're getting a gap there because I know, I really dug
But
in
also,
there.
we've seen Graham's beard. This isn't like he's come on to launch his beard. Why are you taking pictures of it?
I feel violated right now. I feel so.
He's been attacked from all angles.
I'm just a piece of meat.
Yeah. God. Graham, can you ask... Oh, this is kind of that question. Who's been the most difficult to pretend to be interested in when they are flogging at the time, says Martin in Cannock.
Oh. Well, they're all...
You can't...
Well, they're all difficult. I'm not going to say, but they're all difficult to but what's interesting is the audience in the studio know.
Right.
And sometimes you will hear odd laughs in the audience.
Like what kind of laugh?
Kind of a sort of a little kind of titter where they know that this is boring.
Right.
And it's sort of, yeah, and also because the guest is never alone. They're on the sofa with other people. So it's not just I'm not bored alone. It's like we're all
Helen Mirren's bored as well.
We're all
Yeah.
bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I think in a way the audience quite like it because you see someone just shut up. You're so successful and rich and fabulous, and you don't know that this is a boring story.
Do you ever think that people come on there, actors especially, who've got a rehearsed answer that they're like, right, guys, I was over here in London and this funny thing happened?
You do. Well, sometimes, they'll tell a story on our show that they have told before.
Right.
But sometimes that's good. Like last Friday, we had Paul Rudd. See, I couldn't remember.
I love Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, so that's... And he told a story that he told before about filming Michael Douglas. But it's a really great story. And because he's told it before, he tells it really well. Like, everyone's got those stories.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I'll wheel out my meeting so-and-so story. Everyone's got those.
Yeah.
So you don't mind if people have a rehearsed story. As long as it's a good rehearsed story. Like, God forbid you should read a story that's terrible. You feel like telling to tap people on the shoulder, yeah, never tell that story again.
Don't do that one again. Don't do that again. Is there anyone that won't get back to Graham Norton who's like you really want on the show and they've not yet been on it and they're like, oh, I'll do it next time and I'll come, and then it's never really quite happened?
No, see, you meet people. I don't meet anyone because I don't go out. Like, I meet people on the show and that's it.
Right.
So I would never meet them at a party for them to say, oh, wow, I really wish I could have done your show this time. No, that never happens.
That's never happened.
No, I never see them. Right. I don't, I get booked to do things, charity things will kind of wheel me on, thinking, Graham, he is our entree to the world of celebrity. And I'm like, no, you got me. That's it. That's it. Nobody else famous.
But is there anyone out there that you really want on?
The people we haven't had yet, we haven't had Brad or Angelina, and they're in Britain.
Yeah, they could pop on.
They could pop on.
Although she's not famous, she won't be telling any fun stories.
Oh, I think she could. I think Angelina, she's lived a life.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Oh, yeah.
We had her on, though, and she's a little...
Oh, really?
Professional. Yeah, I went and did a junket with her.
Oh, right.
And it wasn't like, she wasn't rude, but it was definitely like, I don't really want to be here.
What was the film, though?
It was that really, Maleficent. which is amazing.
remember, yeah,
Do you remember
it's
it
a
was
bit shut down,
frosty?
wasn't it?
It was a bit shut down.
Oh, because that's where you got it. Because normally, if they're doing like a really
rubbish film,
serious,
yeah.
or if they're doing a really serious film, then they are quite serious. But if they're doing something Maleficent, why not have a laugh? Yeah,
But she didn't. Maybe it was a bad day.
yeah. Maybe it was. You don't. And that's the thing, and you don't know who she talked because in those junket things, because it's different people coming in to interview you time and again. So if you had 3 really boring ones, it doesn't matter how charming and lovely Nick is. You're just in a bad
so
mood.
it's the people before me. Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably Capital Breakfast.
Yes.
Ruined that for us all.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
yeah. No, they have Little George now.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
I know.
But just stay listening to us, Graham.
No, I don't listen to it.
good.
No, because actually I did bump into him at a party.
Yeah.
And he told me he had a job.
And did you say, well, I listened to the Radio 1 Breakfast Show instead?
No, I didn't. No.
No, that's
Right.
rude. No. Anyway.
What? I do listen to this.
I
don't
know,
listen
but
to
you should do
Capital.
some PR for us.
Oh, should I?
Why don't you start your show this
We've
Friday?
talked about this before, Nick. I should not ever say I listen to this.
I like that you listen. It makes us happy.
I'm so not your demographic.
If we know you're listening, we do it better.
You'll be taken off the air if you know that 53-year-old men are sitting at home listening to you. You're doing something terribly wrong. I'm supposed to hate this show.
Graham, thank you for coming in.
Goodbye.
I don't want you to go. By the way, Vicky's wrapping me up here. That's not me. Can you just say to the nation that is you?
Yeah, it's me.
Vicky's
Yeah.
like, because Graham's got to go because we've got to play this song and then we've got to do our track of the day and then we've got Killian Murphy.
You're busy.
We're busy.
All the Irish people today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll phone Annie Mac as well.
Oh, should do.
We should do.
That'd be great.
That'd be fine. Yeah. Graham, thank you.
Bye.
We'll see you Friday and also we'll see you Sunday, 8th of May, 8 p.m. on BBC One for the Baftas.
Yes.